Hello, how are you all? Right, I've been having a bit of a play with the products that I got from Craspire, and I thought, why not do a video? I've been making some more of me little dangly things, charms or whatever you'd like to call them, and I thought, why not just bring you along and show you what I've been up to. So all I'm doing is just clear the bits. I am getting, for these little dangly things here that I've done, I used, there it is, I've lost the roll. I used this washi tape, like I showed in the review video, but I didn't sort of go into like the different things that I was doing and that sort of thing. So what I want to do is make some more because I'm trying to sort of build a bit of a stash. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to use this one, and I love the fact that it's so broad as well. I don't actually know how broad it is. I've never measured it. It is just over 9.5 centimetres, so it's about 3 3/4 inches. Just over 3 3/4 inches. I don't know if you can see. About there. I don't know if you can see. Anyway, so that's quite a good size. Right, I want to put some glue down. I don't usually have any problems with washi tape, but I'm not taking any chances because I want them as dangles. So let's get some glue, and then just, I'm not being particular about it, as you can see, hopefully, yeah. Just making sure. I've zoomed in a little bit so you can see, because these are small. So put them there. And then I think I've overdone the glue bit. It's okay. I'd rather overdo it than not have enough. So I just put it over just a little bit because I'll trim the edge anyway. And then just press down as I'm going. Like so. I think we'll do it there. Scissors. And then we'll cut. And there's loads on the roll. I can't remember how much it was actually on the roll now without looking. But yeah, I know that it was quite a bit. And it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at that. With having a white background as well, it makes it really stand out. So I thought, why not bring you along and let you see. I don't usually bother doing these sort of videos because, to be honest with you, I mean, they've been done before, I know that, but I thought, why not? Yeah, I do want that off. What I'm just doing is just trim along the edge. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to use my punches, which is nice, because I want to try and use more of my supplies. Put that to the side as well. Okay, and then I just want to trim. Yeah, I sort of sat and looked around my room and thought, you're not using half of the stuff that you've got sitting on shelves or in your trolley, so use the things, and that's what we're doing. And also building up a little bit of a stash as well. Let's trim the edge of that. Let's just run it off a little bit, that's fine. I'm going to put some, because I'm going to make them into like dangles, obviously I'm going to put some holes in them, but I don't think I'm going to use my crocodile because I'm having a bit of a problem with this. The big one, the big hole works perfect, that's fine. The small one, however, doesn't seem to want to cut all the way through for some reason. I don't know why. It's had issues since the day I got it, really. I suppose I should have really got in touch with them to find out if there was anything I could do. But yeah, it doesn't always cut the hole exactly, you know, where it should be. Or should I say, it does, but it kind of rips. Let me show you. Let me get a bit of, got a bit of the card, lost my scissors sitting in front of me. Yep, that's the kind I'm having. But it does it now. You punch it through, no problem. But you see how it's sort of rough right there? It's not a smooth cut. And actually, sometimes, let me see if I can do it again. yeah, it does this. It doesn't even cut it all the way through and it's still attached. And that, you know, that's not good. I don't know why. It's like it's not being sharpened or something. So has anybody else had any of these sort of problems? You know, could they point me in the direction of, am I doing something wrong? Do I need to sharpen it with something? You know, that sort of thing. But yeah, it is quite annoying. And especially when I'm doing tags or, you know, that sort of thing, and I need just a little hole, it ends up sort of ripping the paper more than anything. Yeah, so I've ordered a 1.5mm punch, which is actually smaller than that, so I could be doing with a small punch because I haven't got one, and also a 3mm, which I'm not sure if that's 3mm or not, but I think it's 3/16. Where's it gone? Yeah, 3/16 of an inch. Anyway, anyway, that I'm useless with measurements. It's whatever that says there. So, yeah, it's not fun. So, oh, this was a Stampin' Up, sorry. This is just a scalloped edge Stampin' Up one, which is 1 1/8 inches, I think. It's there, inch and, you know, one of them. It's only a small thing. So, what do I want to use now? Oh yeah, let's use the butterfly one. Right. Ooh, that's quite good. The only thing with this, because if you're cutting the big one out, you have to look to see where the small one's going to be cutting out as well. So I think that's quite nice because that's catching that rose quite nicely. So you really couldn't see the face I was pulling there to try and punch that. I'm so glad. It's strong. It's a strong punch. Let's go for that. That'd be quite nice. Oh, I've got an idea actually what I could do. Where's me? Oh, I've got an itchy nose. I'm sure you all wanted to know that. Sarah, I just speak my mind. That's me. Should we go for a plain? Let's go for a plain one. I'm just looking at that butterfly. It's going to be, I think it's going to end up being sort of, that's not too bad because you don't really notice the writing so much. These punches sometimes are a nightmare. That's not really cut it very well. It's cut it okay, but not brilliantly. I think I need to get a better circle punch, smaller circle punch. Yeah, I've got like the big ones and I've got a big massive one as well. I've got a 3-inch scalloped edge punch and I do believe I've got a 3-inch circle punch as well. And the punches are enormous, they're like this big. If you see my room tour, you'll just see them in the trolley. They take up a lot of room. Let's go for that one there. I won't, because I'm going to ink them, but I won't ink them all on the camera. I won't bore you. You've seen me inking before. And I don't want to sort of bore you with that one. I'm wondering if I could get another butterfly out of that. That'd be quite a nice one, won't it? If I can do it. Not too bothered about the small one, although the small ones come in with it as well. Because it's covered that as well. I mean, look at all this I'm getting just out of that one strip. I mean, I think that's really good. Let's go for this one here. I thought I went then. Right. I think that's about all I can get out of them. Right, all I've done is just got me Distress Oxide, who's it? Thingamabob, you know. Me Inky What's It. You know what Inky What's It is. And then just do that one and do this one. So I will be doing, I'm not sure when at the minute, I want to do another Edith Holden journal, but not like that one. I want to use a different cover and that sort of thing, but using the Edith Holden things, because like I do have a few Edith Holden books that I can use. Not many, I haven't got many. I've only got a couple, but yeah, I can use some of them. And I like Edith Holden, who doesn't? I mean, I love the writing. Right, and then I'm just putting some ink. I'm not being particular, as you can probably tell. I'm a rough inker. Put on a t-shirt, that could. Be a rough inker. Okay. I don't want it to be neat. What's the point of having it neat? Yeah, I'm just thinking, what should I do this one? Right. Like I said, I've just had an idea. So these ones that I'm doing, actually, I need to just do, I don't want to do the butterfly, these little butterflies. They're quite nice. They're nearly like confetti because they're really small. Decisions. It's annoying. Let's go for this one. I hope you can see. Yeah, you can see. I'd hate you to miss me inking stuff. I mean, that just... Oh. What would you do? Okay, I want that separate. That one I want for that. That can come over this side. You'll know why I'm doing this in a minute. I will explain. But I just need to ink this first. Right, I'll only do this one, because I don't want this to be a really long video, but I just thought, you know, why not just bring you along and let you see what I've been sort of doing that isn't journal making. And it's using some of my supplies from Craspire, and I'll link them down below as well. I inked that one and I inked that one, right. And I think I'm going to ink one more. Let's put that one to that one, and those can go over there. Actually, I'll put them over here, because I'm not going to do anything with those on the camera. They can be just in my little stash. Yeah, there's not... Actually, I'll do that one. And then we can go over there. Right. Let's just quickly ink that. And then all I'm going to do is I'll just show you the simple process of putting the little hole in and doing, you know, just putting the pin on to make the dangle for these. That's how exciting these are going to get. This is also kind of why I wanted a bigger hole. I didn't want a bigger hole, I wanted a smaller hole. I've got a bit of paper stuck in there as well. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to look to find out why that doesn't cut through properly. So I'm kind of hoping it's going to work okay for me here. I want it on the wing. So I'm just lining it up. Sorry if yeah, you could see, I think. Right, I'm hoping I've done that right. Yeah, see, I knew it'd do that. Look. And it's so annoying. So you have to kind of cut it. And it doesn't, it chews your paper. Okay, and then all I do, get my little tub of ball pins. I've got black, I've got gold, I've got silver, and I've got my antique bronze, which is my favourite. So I won't use those. I will use silver and gold, I think. So if I get some of those out. Okay. I think we'll put a gold one on. I love these. I think they're so good. So dainty. Right. How easy was that? That's as simple as that one gets. But it's really, I think it's just effective, you know, and it's got the card on the back, so it's, you know, it's not too flimsy. and you can even put a word across if you wanted. But I love this washi tape, it's so versatile for everything. Let's do another one here, and then I'll show you the next thing. Just trying to work out which way around that goes. That way, I think. So let's put a hole about there. I don't know if this is going to be right or not. Ooh. Oh, it's done it again. Oh, it actually done the hole this time, which is good. I think we use a silver one for this. I like these pins, but I can't always open them. It's like with brooches. Not many people wear brooches now, but I used to wear one on my jacket. Yeah, to make sure that I got that way. And they're so cute. They can go on, you know, in the back of a journal or a book, or, you know, whatever you fancy. I won't bother doing that one because I'm going to do the idea that I've just had. Right. Oh, I've got bits all over me. Let me get me a scrap card. Okay. Now, I've got my embossing powder, and I'm going to do the butterfly first, I think. Yeah, do this. I don't know what I've got stuck on this. I think it's a bit of card. Yeah, it's a bit of card. It's a little bit of card. The things you get stuck on. Right, now, I'm hoping. This is my way of doing this. I just sort of shove it on and then use my nail. Or your finger. Whatever, if you don't mind getting a bit sticky. I don't mind a little bit. I'm not into getting too sticky. It's just missed a little bit at the end there. Well, that's helpful. Let's just see. Good thing about the light, you can see if you've missed anything, and I have just there. Just a little tiny bit. There's always one little bit in there. Just check. Yeah, that's all nicely covered. Right. Let's put that to the side, and then I've just got some clear. This is the Sizzix one. It's the only one I've got, I think, of the clear. I found it really hard to get hold of a while ago. Everywhere that I'd looked was sold out, which was a complete, you know, they must have had people that had a lot of ideas for clear embossing powder. I suppose it's quite versatile though. And it gives a nice shimmer if you don't want to wait for glues and stuff like that to dry. So just pop that on. And then, not exactly what I wanted to do, but never mind. Okay, now I don't want to put the lid on that, so I'm going to try and be really, really careful and not this. She says. Okay, I'm going to put that over there because I don't want to heat it up. Get my heat gun. This should be kind of quiet, so hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. And this shouldn't take too long because this heat gun doesn't take long to heat up, which is brilliant. And it's finally stopped setting the smoke alarm off, so I'm happy with that. Why are you not doing this? Come on. That's it. I mean, you could use glossy accents if you wanted to do that. Obviously there's no point me doing it on here because you won't see the finished result because it won't be dry in time. And I think I have used the heat gun to heat it up before, but I think you got a chance of it cracking and bubbling. Definitely bubbling. Okay, now while this is hot, I'm going to give it another coat. So all I do is just get the embossing powder again, and we just sprinkle on, like so. Give it a little tap. Move it back a little bit, move that over there. Ooh, oh, this is not good, I'm lifting my mat. Oh no! Oh no, I'll lift it higher. I'll lift it like this, but you can still see it. This is not good. I love these mats, but they're not very craft friendly when you're using a heat gun. Right, I think it should be done. This is looking really good. I hope you can see this. Right, get off. Don't worry if it's got any little bits, because you can always just heat that up again. But how nice is that? I think that's lovely. Right, let's do another one. Let's do one of the little, do a little circle. And then we can pop a little hole in it. Oh, that is definitely not good. Oh dear. Just got it fixed as well. Just shows you just how much heat is actually coming off of this, considering I was away from it. Wasn't even touching it. Yeah, that's just really temperamental. And it's scared of the heat now. After I decided to sort of burn it with the easy press at Christmas. Oops. I didn't burn it, I just heated it. Like you shouldn't. But never mind. Right. Let's do this one. And I think we'll make this the last one. I think I just said that, didn't I? I'm sorry. Didn't mean to repeat myself. Let's do some. No. Can't do it with that. Come on. Do you know, I love embossing powder, but oh my word, doesn't it get everywhere? It gets all over your desk. In places that you never even used it. Go on, tip up. Oh, this is definitely not good. Definitely not good. Right. Easy. I really hope it's not too noisy for you, because that was one of the things that concerned me about the other one. Then we'll pop it in. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, that was good. Worked better than I thought. And this is just ordinary embossing. It's not the ultra thick stuff. It's just like the fine grade. But the more layers that you put on, obviously, it makes it go thicker. I have got the thicker one, but I use that usually for what did I use it for? Oh, I used it in my melt pot. Do you remember the range of melt pots, anybody? Well, I've still got one. I actually got mine second hand off of eBay, about 6-7 years ago, and it still works now, and I think they're absolutely brilliant. Why they stopped making them, I'm not sure. But I use the ultra thick in that, or if I'm doing a really big sort of project. I'd done a little wooden frame once, and I'd put the thick embossing powder around the edge of that. It come out really nice. The only thing is I heated it too much and it ended up cracking, so that's not quite so nice. But that wasn't the embossing powder, that was just me being too eager. Okay. Oh, that needs to stick. Oh, I think it's actually gone down. Oh, go on then, I'll figure for you. Right, now, so as you can see, they are all done. Oh, my ring's turned around. They're all done. So what we'll do, fingers crossed, we'll put a hole in it, if it'll work. It'll be interesting to see how it does work with this, actually. Oh, that's actually quite good. That's actually punched quite nicely, so I'm quite pleased with that. Just put a little bit of ink on, and then we'll use a gold bulb pin. So I've kind of built up a little bit of a stash, apart from putting the holes in them, which is fine. It's not a problem at all. So then we'll do that one. Oh god, it's the embossing powder all over my hands. Let's put, I think we'll put it over here. About there. So it can dangle just there. That didn't really do that one. We'll put silver one in this. Like that. Oh, so I couldn't sit it down. Like that. So I think, all in all, I think they look really, really nice. So let me just get a bit of blank paper. Put that down. And show you the finished pieces that we've done. So you've got some with and some without the embossing powder, but one thing that they all have in common is that it's all washi tape. That's how cute it is and how sweet. Do that. How about that? I mean, they are, I think they're just beautiful. And obviously if you've got a smaller punch, which I haven't really, if you've got a smaller punch you can cut them out smaller, but yeah, I mean, that one I was actually going to use for another idea. I was actually going to make some little tags. You know how, actually, let me just, while I've got you, while I've got you a moment, I'm trying to find a bit that hasn't got the glue on. It's not too bad, let's try this. I really have got a lot of embossing powder. Let me just try and get rid of some of this now, because it's driving me mad. I do love it, and I'm not usually that messy with it, but it is getting on my nerves. My little desk duster thing. Right, it's got paper, and I will put it just here. So I'm going to get my glue stick. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing, I'm sorry. Just zoomed in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Right, I'm kind of hoping this is going to cover enough. Should have maybe got another bit of card actually, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Okay. Oops. Stick there. Let's cut that bit off. Now I've not opened this up fully, so I'm kind of intrigued. That's not too bad. I think we'll go, oops. It obviously wants to stick now. Let's go that way around. Let's go about there. Now I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we'll give it a go. And my idea was, I'm just going to lose little bits there. Okay, let's try and pull that up a bit. The bottom row on some of these at the front, at the beginning, I know what I meant. You haven't got a border on them, so I can lose that a little bit. But the ones at the top have got a border, and I don't really want to lose that too much. Ooh, that's a whole big. Okay. Change of plan. Bear with me a minute, let me get another bit of card. Ooh, okay. Right, sorry about that. I don't like to think that I'm wasting good things, so I need that back again. I've just moved that. Let's put you that. I like using the white card better because it's sort of, well, it's just a plain background, isn't it? and that way if you put ink on it you are getting the true colour of whether it's on your washi tape or paper or decoupage. Is it decoupage? Yeah, I think it's decoupage. You know, the thin paper. Oh dear. Yeah, it's decoupage. That paper. You're getting the true colour. Okay. Let me take that off of there. More fingers and thumbs, and I'm going to do this upside down. Could be a bad decision with this, but we'll give it a go. Right, this definitely needs glue for this. I think I've lost the sticky off of it now. Oh, you can't see, I'm so sorry. Let me see. Move that out of the way. And move that out of the way. And move that back. There, you can see now. It's alright. Right, come off a minute. I really didn't want you to stick there. Okay, I want you to stick about there. That's better because I'm going to cut that just here. Because it's got another advert just there, and I didn't really want to use that. Well, it wouldn't have fitted, so that's why I didn't bother using it. I didn't want to waste it. But I think I actually said when I'd done the whole video originally that these would make good little tags. Not tags, but you know the, yeah, you know the little, not journaling cards, but you know, little bits of ephemera, that sort of thing. You know what I mean, don't you? If you don't, I don't blame you. Right, you can go on that. Bits of paper sticking everywhere. Okay, let's go for this. Oops, should have used my paper trimmer actually, but I've got glue. Actually, I might use my paper trimmer to trim these because I'll get a nice straight line over. Just burnish the back. I think I picked up the wrong card actually. Sort of rushing. I think this is the 160 GSM, so it's not quite as thick as I wanted, but it's fine. It works. Right, let me get my paper trimmer. Okay. Can you see? You can, but I've got to bring it there where you can still see. Right, I'm going to trim it. I need to cut an edge first to give me a straight edge. So if I do, I'm just going to cut a little bit of that off, but never mind. Ooh, that didn't cut very well, did it? Okay, let's try doing this one. Just want to take it along the edge. Let's straighten that bit up anyway. Oh, I don't think anything likes me today. I think I've got to change my blade actually. That could be what's the matter. Blades don't seem to last very long in these. They don't with me anyway. But I think it's because when you're using a lot of paper, there is a chance that they're not going to last very long. Okay, and then I think I'm going to do that there. Got to watch how I'm doing this because obviously there's small elements to this. I'm going to have to chop some of that off to make it look the same. Kind of lost that bit there, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's take a little bit of that off. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. I just wanted to make sure I hadn't moved it. I mean, this is only what, about, I forgot to measure how big it was. The width, it's just under the width of a piece of A4 paper. So this will be interesting to see how many adverts we actually get out of this. And I think that's 2 at the bottom. Oh, they're so small. That is 2, isn't it? Let me just say. Yeah, that is 2. Okay. Yeah. Tricky to keep that there. I don't want that there, I want it back there. I think that just moves slightly. Oh no, I think we're okay. We're okay. We're safe. Right. Now, oh, I've got to trim that one. That's 2 different ones. That's that one. And then I'll trim. When you get smaller pieces, it's harder to trim. Very much. I'll trim that with scissors. Right. So now, oops, that was loud. Put that over there. Clear the box. Clear the boxes. No, I don't want to clear boxes at all. Oh, I never cut that one. No, it's okay. I can do it with scissors. Right. Now, I think the reason the paper trimmer was being a little bit finicky is because it was still a bit damp, and because I used the wrong card, it's made it feel like it's sort of paper. So that could be one of the reasons, but I'm not too fussed about that. Right, now I'm just wondering, dare I try using a corner punch? No, I don't think I'm going to actually. So we've just got all of that out of the one piece of washi tape. So get me a little inky dabby thing, and then we'll just go round. We've got some brilliant pieces of ephemera. I mean, how cool is that? I think that's good, because I mean you can pay quite a bit for ephemera, especially, you know, that's already been cut and, you know, put into the little shapes that you want. But I think this is so cute. How good is that? And all from one piece of washi tape. Let me just trim that bit. Oh, it's sticking everywhere. I'm so glad that this ink washes off your hands. I'll get it everywhere. Just trim that. I had a tidy room yesterday and now I can't even see my desk. I've got paper everywhere. But hey, it's nice to see it for a change, because I think that's sometimes my problem. I keep my room too tidy. But I'm just a tidy person. Right, and then that's that. So from three, let's just clear a bit of the desk. From three rolls of the washi tape, which I will link down below again, we have these two that I've used for a whole bunch of little ephemera, well, little dangly paper, little dangles and whatnot with the embossing powder, that sort of thing. And then with this one, we've just made ourselves a whole little bunch of ephemera pieces. I think that's amazing, and like I said, everything will still be listed down below, so if you want to grab these, do, because as far as I know they are still available. I will sort of double check, but I'm sure there will be. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry if it was a little bit boring, but I quite enjoyed doing something a little bit different. And I will be back soon. So take care, and thank you for everybody that's new, by the way. Big hello, and you know, thank you for sort of joining our little gang, so to speak. But yeah, I'd love to know what you think, and I will be back very soon. Bye!